Hello everyone and welcome back. Merry Christmas and hopefully a happy new year for all the Newcastle fans out there. Now, for us as a club at the minute, it's been a horrible month or so. We have lost 6 in our last 7 games. We are out of the Champions League. We are out of the Carabao Cup. And it's not just losing games as well. We are deserving to lose these games. Nottingham Forest, Luton Town played better than us. It's not good enough for us. So going forward into the new year, we've got to change something up. We've got a transfer window coming up. We've got to bring some new players in. And we as a team need to improve. The away form's horrendous, and we as a team, we're just not playing well enough at the minute. That's the simple truth behind it. And the last thing we as fans want to see in social media is Newcastle United fans as well, by the way, spreading allegations, rumours and accusations about our own players. Some horrible allegations have came out, and the only reason why I'm making this video is because of the traction these allegations have on social media. There are thousands of fans talking about it on Facebook, on X, on Instagram. There's all forms of social media, and personally for me, I know for a fact they are not true. So I'm here today to completely debunk them. I'm going to expose them for just the lies that they are. It's just a complete load of crap. I'm here today just to get through it all, just to make sure that you guys don't think anything of it, because I know for a fact they aren't true. So for the simple fact in this video, I know they're not true. I'm not going to name players' names directly, but just know that they obviously these are directed towards the Newcastle United players. I ask that you don't go around social media and try and find out information and start spreading it around. Just believe everything I say. It's not true. But yeah, one final thing for me, guys. If you're new around here and you enjoy the content, make sure you get down and hit that subscribe button. We've got plenty of transfer news videos coming up. Information's now starting to spread out about potential incoming signs Newcastle need to make. We need to make a few at say at least. We've got to get something going, especially when you see our next 4 fixtures. Sunderland away in the FA Cup, and you got Man City, Liverpool and Aston Villa in the league. Just the 3 hardest teams you've got to got. Horrible 4 games coming up. We cannot afford to lose all 4. We lose all 4, that's 10 losses in the last 11, which will really put pressure on Eddie Howe. So we've got to at least win the Sunderland game and focus on the league as well. But yeah, without further ado, let's start getting through these allegations now and just get them out of the way. There are 3 separate rumours that have been spreading all over social media. Let's just get the most stupidest one out of the way first. I can't even believe this is a rumour. It is one of the most ludicrous things I've heard, but we'll get this one out of the way first. Honest, heart to heart, this is all over social media. But it's been reported by some ITK fans that 5 of Newcastle United's players have actually been going out and booking hotel rooms at the Vermont in Newcastle behind their wives and partners' backs, and they've been sleeping with girls in the hotel rooms. Not even one player, 5 of them. 5 of Newcastle's starting players have been doing this. What? I have absolutely nothing to say about this. I mean, let's say it's true for a moment, okay? So what, 5 of our players have all strategically been planning, actually, well, you know what, lads, we've got a Friday night here, you know, Newcastle have just played, let's book some hotel rooms, let's all go in the hotel rooms together, let's all do this in the same night. What on earth is this? Like, the thing is as well, it's not even been like reported from one guy, there's actually 2 separate occasions on this as well. And the second one's even worse, and the second one's claiming that one of Newcastle's youth coaches has taught his mates, and then his mates passed on to this guy, and this guy's spreading around. What on earth is this? I mean, I know straight away that rumour from the second guy especially is factually incorrect. Now, if anyone knows about how the staff members in Newcastle United work, now all youth coaches at Newcastle United don't work at the training ground. They actually work at the academy building, which is next to the training ground. It's 2 completely separate locations now. The only time a youth coach would ever be in Newcastle's training grounds if they're coaching the kids inside the big indoor pitches, which is on a night time anyway, so all the players will be home at that point. They don't ever interact with the first team players. They're barely around the first team staff. They all do their individual separate part. And I mean, straight away, let's be fair, how would a youth coach even know that? Surely the players aren't going around and bragging about it and going, oh, you know what, hello mate, I just been at the Vermont hotel last night, I've been doing this with this girl. I mean, the coaches at Newcastle wouldn't even know that. The players wouldn't just tell the coaches, would they? So yeah, I want to address that one straight. I can't believe I've actually got to come out in the video and just say this is not true, but yeah, you'd be amazed at how many fans so you actually believe this. There's so many people out there that would continue to spread this around. And I mean, let's ask ourselves now a question as well. So let's say all these rumours for a moment are true. Why has it not been reported in the media? Straight away when Jamal Lascelles had a fight in Newcastle on a night time, Career Corp, Daily Mail reports on it. Straight away, Joe Linton drink driving gets arrested for a DUI. Again, it was reported straight away. But in this case, nothing's came out, and this has been rumoured for months. Nothing's came out for any of the journalists. There's been no reports on social media. And when we get into the further allegations shortly, especially how intense and horrible the allegations get, you would have thought that if something's actually happened, it would be out in social media. This is just the nice part. But yeah, we've got a follow up now from Murdad. So Murdad, you know, our owner of the football club. So apparently from these rumours, he knows about it. So Murdad has threatened the 5 players. Listen lads, you can't be cheating on your wives, otherwise I'm going to sell you. I'm going to pretend to be Murdad for a moment, okay? Let's act this out. So, you know, Murdad's coming to the training ground. He's just found out these rumours about 5 of the players going to the Vermont Hotel. You. Come here now. So Murdad, he sits down in his room. All 5 players are sitting on a table. Murdad, lads, I know what's been happening. You've been cheating on your partners. For me, as the owner, I will not allow that. We've been playing bad in the pitch. Do that again, and I will sell you. I mean, it would never happen. Like, an owner would never ever do this. And bear in mind as well, obviously, let's again say it's true for a moment. Why would the owner get involved over that? Yes, you wouldn't ever want to cheat on your wife, but is it honestly Murdad's job to go and enforce that? It's not. It's not illegal, is it? And the only thing you could complain about is Newcastle's running games. But let's be honest, why have we as fans and why have we as in the media or whatever it may be, why have we got to just make stuff up and try and make like the players or just having something going on? Like, we've just been bad. Let's be brutally honest. We've just been bad for a few weeks now. We've been outplayed in most of our games. It happens. It's normal for any football team. You will have some bad days. And for Newcastle, we've got a lot of injuries. We've got a suspension in Sancho Tonali. We've had a tough run of games. We've had some horrible draws this season. Every single draw has been hard for us in the cup competitions. We've just had some bad matches. We're just playing bad. Nick Pope's dislocated his shoulder. Practice came and the defence has just not been up for it. We just haven't been playing well. And sometimes you've got to be honest and just come out and say that we need some help. We haven't been doing well at all. And it's just what it is. I don't think we've got to do stuff like this and just make all this crap up, because again, it's not true. They have to continue, but unfortunately, as much as I like to joke on these videos, I have tried to make these videos as entertaining as possible. The next allegations where things start to get extremely serious, and this is where it does potentially ruin people's lives. So let's get into it now. There has been a disgusting and horrible allegation regarding one of Newcastle United's players on social media. An ITK account has actually came out and claimed that one of our players has got a 16-year-old girl pregnant. What? How would an ITK account know that information? I mean, listen, lad, what, you got the DNA results of somebody, you think you're Jeremy Carroll? Like, how do you know that information? You obviously don't know it, do you? And this is what honestly gets under my skin. We're on a horrible run of games, and we've got people in our fan base that are making this stuff up or spreading information they're being taught from someone else that's made stuff up. Like, why? For me, you're not a Newcastle fan if you honestly you're making stuff like that. It gets under my skin so much, because ones like that actually do destroy people's lives. Let's just say that all of a sudden people continue to spread and people start to mention this player on a weekly basis. I mean, it destroys lives, especially when players are in relationships as well, and all of a sudden the wife or the missus might start getting paranoid by rumours and social media. It's horrible. It's a horrible world we live in, and that one got under my skin quite a lot, that one, because I mean, again, as I just said before, we had probably our worst time since the takeover, and our own fans are trying to make things even worse by just spreading utter nonsense about our players. I hate this. I absolutely hate it. And yeah, I wanted to call it out for what it was, because I'm sick of seeing this stuff. It's just not true. How would an ITK account know that? You've got absolutely nothing to go off on. Well, just because you've heard from someone else. Like, how would they know that? It's just, nah, just don't believe any of this, guys. Honestly, there's nothing to get off this at all. The only reason again that I've made this video is because I know for a fact people just believe anything they see. God, even myself, for example, I've had all sorts of stuff made up about me. Obviously, people are claiming that Newcastle United's been giving me tickets. Again, they've never ever done that. I've got to continue to say this. There's a massive thing going around about Newcastle YouTubers that the club's been giving us tickets. I mean, that's Lee Marshall. That's literally the head of communications at Newcastle's media team. Literally's coming out and saying that YouTubers have got nothing from the club. Again, that's what else you want me to say. Like, the only reason I brought that point up there is because, again, even my point of view, for example, you got people that would just spread stuff, and it's nowhere near the truth. It's absolutely nowhere near the truth. So you can imagine when it's allegations about our players that, let's be fair, pretty much none of us know what they get up to in their personal lives. It's not true. Does anyone honestly believe for a moment that 5 Newcastle players are all going together to the Vermont Hotel, bringing girls along, and all of them are cheating behind their waist backs? It's ridiculous. It's not even 5 of them. It's not true. What else do you want me to say? It's not true at all. I don't believe it. Don't believe any of this rubbish you see in social media. I'm sick of it, and I'm sick of seeing thousands of Newcastle fans jump onto this, actually believe in this stuff, and all of a sudden it just creates a massive mountain. And I'm just cutting it down for what it is. Listen, I'm cutting down the trees. I'm getting that saw out, and I'm just getting rid of it, because it's not true at all. It's not true. Don't believe it. And yeah, that's all I want to say in this video. I want to get through it. Obviously, not naming any players, because it's, again, I know it's not true, so I'm not going to drop anyone on it. Just don't believe it, guys. I'll ask you not to go on social media and try and find out what players it was. Just don't do it. Obviously, the last thing we want to do is to create even more from this. Nothing's been reported in the media until there's an actual allegations being reported out there by journalists that have actually went through with something like that. Just don't follow it at all. Just don't believe in it. But yeah, I just want to address in this video, because it's ITK stuff, including stuff towards myself. A lot of stuff gets spread around. Just never ever fall into it, guys. Never fall into that trap. And hopefully, well, I'll be back with the next video, probably on either tomorrow or Sunday. I'll start talking about transfers, because there is quite a bit we need to get into about who can Newcastle realistically actually go for in the January transfer window. And of course, New Year's Day, Liverpool away. Oh god, I wish it wasn't New Year's Day, to be honest. But big match, that one, especially with the fact that Arsenal lost to West Ham yesterday. That makes our game even harder now, because you would think that Liverpool would be licking their lips to try and beat Newcastle to get themselves at the top of the league table. So it's up to us to cause the upset. It's up to us to go there and to finally end this horrible run of away games. We've got to give them a go. And then afterwards, Sunday next week, that's where it's a win no matter what. I think a draw going back to St James's Park, it would still be embarrassing on the day, but it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. However, losing at the Stadium Light for me is a no matter what. There's no excuses at all. You lose that game, we're in trouble. We're in big trouble, and I think massive question marks will have to start coming out at that point. But we'll get to it if it happens. But of course, our back to the moon. We're going to beat Sunderland. So take care, guys. Appreciate you all watching. Have a great new year. If I don't speak to you before then. Take care though, and we'll see you all in the next one.